Say what don't know man, say man who on Kastle FM. If you retain man who do. If you retain man who do. If you retain man who do. Say what don't know man, say man who do on Kastle FM. If you retain my man who do. If you retain my man who do.
Omdi document beto kubia ankai omo ankai nimi say honorable Brandon Champo Dr. Champo oko sign baby ana wo say me sign if you say wankai nimi kura PhD PhD for me ansa sa mo ton Ghana wo so paper no mo a no ma sign menso I say dump him. My degree qualified by experience. Already documented mamia and I'm starting say me ready. Me do number 2. As someone can say Obian sign say party no send your election in the Kobiano. CSCU, and so would you too. And I'm saying, I will be painting. Now, we will be 100%, and Hominia 92. In Chumuru, Minya 104, Yamami 14. Bungurugu, Yamami 0, and Sunipa Mienu baby a dance yes or Motoma. When you see, what's the document you bet to many say? Men sign. It's a men sign. If you don't correct a new media, a court you are making a Japan, your main sign. Not a crash for one sign. Say, no more where bank could check you. No where bank could check you. No more sign. No more death warrant. Yeah, from experience.
And then in Ansani, you sign peace pact. Alisa Hotel. And Yamina meeting from you running Finfia, and Kadiabesi Wono. And Yasem Ketua, someone who have video. Number 1 at me left. No, maybe I need to not to me right. Would have Srika crack run a camera in Trasea. Sirika krakra Debida Samuel ya number 3 bedu yero obedu ya do cha number 1 hu no betina me nchen Adam si Debbie e was say ukona uku chechia asembili Anyame na metin finfia onyankopon na de bi pie ho Yankopon na de bi si me bo mondia ebiem ya number 1 na mani sati so osre kakra no me dani ko he number 3 no so dia shem Sanya meya na ekosui June last year. Na me nyese me ba begina. Na me tie gire ehwede ekoso na me say say ampa obi a obetimi aka afane afana bomu a MPP entimi win election da e we Ghana ha. Ohwede nipa mienu bi ekuma edi agro wo 18 nim na ba kumpre enti ne ho asem paase ball no ma ba ku no mo ball no she goal no mu ha na wo say be free defense ho na me be ji ball no na me she goal no eri ma ya ba nyoku no eye tumi ena ye hwehwe asemi me bi sada na me say bi sabi o asante ache bokoto aba na no akai why ne wo ha asante ache ma ewo jidie da so wona kuma mu se Kennedy win the elections na abronya ni bawomia supporters no beboa no ma na win 2028 why na was jidie
It retain mama ho do
aye tumi na ye be why so na wo jidie
It retain mama ho do
win Kennedy supporters no beboa na ma na win 2028 why na was jidie no I am the only one that can unite this party for victory in 2028. I am to me.
It retain mama ho do we see you more biara kwa be we abri from Kastle 90.3 FM. Me man ho do jumezi ena we abri wasu good retain on Kastle 90.3 FM. We abri you more biara kwa ba. Now, we are streaming live on Facebook, then also on YouTube. Kastle 90.3 FM. And to like the page, share, and leave your comment. Yabakani as amo. The national platform say did you messages in your or active in the area brief of 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Now, as when you trim ewo NPP Amayo Kunuma this weekend on the 31st of January 2026, and Oyaza, the new patriotic party, obey left their flag bearer. Now I am now one and obey the MPP into 2028 general election. The last Friday, Yazin Komo na Eshe Oye Alisa Hotel. Room was signed the document, you know, the peace pact. Now if you mess with them, wonder why you do it, them why you and attention opa. Yes. Oniti Eriabri and commanded the Odosopa, a brew quarry, but Yaboko Humanu Dene Kezi in Komo, Yani Ora Charles McCarthy, the chief editor of the Hawk newspaper, the Maso or a political strategist. Yani Bezin Komo on what is going on. Is it a strategy? Per the candidate who is more marketable. So, we are going into 2028. But the global info analytics also was the one findings about Tuga findings numu pa background citizen the room of parliament, the minority in parliament. Why a press conference? Damaso and the presidency on me for Felix Kwacho for Su or that to go the kind of rata cannot receive special treatment under the law. The minority say, be ready to beat us. No more raised bills under certificate of agency. Now, the minority in parliament, and I was say this year, Oyaza Echo Oye Parliament. The majority, the mighty majority in parliament was the Oye bills Baba under certificate of agency. Obe allow more pass. Now, on a minority creators work there. In fact, Professor Jena no Pokwajiman, the Vice President of the Republic, we choose Honorable Haruna Idris as name running mate. Now, NDC wanna only minority ones who choose him running mate. Who dema NDC for Ayasemo. But on the 31st of January, man, is it going to be showdown? IMF in Swakasa. IMF is in Sambia to go. Now, Mamma Famo. Oh, yeah, the Ghana Armed Forces was the communique. Abba. Ghana Armed Forces or the Oye communique. Abba, no so Yabema Humati. Now, the Ghana Armed Forces work then. There was a publication that in Yanuma work for oil enlistment. Per the record, about 60% of the applicants after the checkup revealed that about 60% were HIV positive. Now, on the Ghana Armed Forces was communicate about that it is not coming from their quarters, and we should ignore. Now, His Excellency the President of the Republic, Ghana's economy turnaround exceeded expectations. Now, on say the economy recovery was surprising and simple. Now, we boost our global confidence. But we are being faster than the be informer Yanabwa far or so and we are bring my head this particular show. Yes, the Abro. Tender Ridge Royal Hotel I said was a Valentine's Day package. Our child of from out of be on the 14th of February 2026. Our Val's Day. And the founder of Fandoko Oil Ridge Royal Hotel. And order the packages, the Valentine packages, or your pizza packages. What's the Forever as pizza, large pizza, chicken or beef, card inclusive. That is all contain a special message, a vast message for your loved one. Then branded royal chocolate. The master want love as first, love as first. Your perfect match, royal romance, copied treat. The master want heartfelt feast, couples cravings, royal romance, love bite snack. You know your packages at Ridge Royal Hotel order man. Ebunus the foam cry. On into Fred Ridge Royal Hotel was 0312 003222 or second reach and 0501 672908. What's the free delivery within Cape Coast? high sense there. One more official poll. Now, what's we appreciate your patience with them. We appreciate a corner for the name you want to do, and you want to go at all electronic appliances in and 1 inch in the year 2025. But in 2026, or the packages are whole now was there about best for durability, best for affordability, best for quality, best for energy efficiency, or a high sense. 2026 one service in we me pame for high sense 0302550000. High sense everyday prices for everyday people. Kastle transport. In fact, one Abayan was there to come a phone now. Obedida say actually yes, indeed. On your day, you're and I exaggerate on your Kastle transport one services. Some are the best quality services. On into Ghana, baby, be a Rukobiano, Bayan or your Kastle transport, the way your school or your individual. Or your bushia, or a wedding. Kastle transport, you bring now boys at 2 hours. You offer 24-hour service. You would also enjoy competitive rates, flexible terms of payment. Then also the bonus is exceptional service inside the car. Press 0244 406500 and 0552 490 for more enquiries. And Abra Kastle 90.3. If you do my name paying from Basin Como, Kastle transport, your genie, our priority. I remember the production team headed by Mr. Bernard Go, Damasu Osman, and Afi Anknab, a trainer to our Facebook, then also on YouTube. Once again, Mrs. Zikamana is Shiman. For messages in the 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. You have text message. Another WhatsApp message na men can inform more. Yes, you have text message, another WhatsApp message. Makan message amo. O message na zeba na iron short. Me too makan na makan won't be so easy. Damaso like the page that is Facebook, then also YouTube page and like, share na subscribe, notification bar no click do. Anytime you have a live piano, a benya notification, then you follow. I want to for messages for two. My can message among. Yeah, you day and in Sabaka or Orama Kati and in Sakana, you're basing come about Patrick Aqua. What's I say? Kasadima, the NPP party. What's I say? Mamma Aquaba. Rapper, Kwamna Aquaba.
Yeah,
that's how sweet will come upon easy. Hey, I Saturday it's in us one another day. What will life?
Mama life.
Hey, on your easy.
I don't know. She uncle saying grace.
Yes.
Hey, the signals of the victory of Dr. Alhaji Bawumia and MPP. Until who met you here or a victory to me.
Or a victory to I say, Abano Yame Adoma Saturday na the delegates will choose.
I had to choose.
Yes.
Nyame Akasa. Enti Dr. Alhaji Bawumia. Obianim. When I walk to Aban delegates nanim there, the odds favors him. MPP delegate ben when I call around the Akasa esho kukumu a za sunsun na kache asafon yemu de Nyankopon epeja nensa no ye Dr. Alhaji Bawumia no ways in kwim or the victory for democracy, the victory for MPP amenyeku okay o send ye ka kebimam kebia ye tasema papa mo papa num enum ni nyinara obia ye tough on his own, but Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ye par excellence inti ye ba the delegate ase there want to abanimpo inti ye de ho ase in advance kwamena inti dem na America on inti na hu meti hu ya masu hu ya
I'm obedient for anything.
PR no ni secretary do amako akọbo me bompai then yakopon boma menya resources na
necessary
na ma perpetual kakra ma no za akọ
rounds. In fact, secretary no deserve. I mean,
deserve mpo mo obor.
Yeah.
Ne leftness or the trowa na wa ma yinkra ko. Yeah, MPP papa bi when is in my story na obi abehu. Na original contest. Na onye mpemfo hia na wo toto anu wo dzinkomo na obi bo contest na you bo contest na bo brofo na orbo chiro eba brofo na orbo chiro bo for what the secretary say ona wa chiro ni na ewie wa chiro ni na ewie ti for man eba brofo na orbo chiro bi delegate bo for mam na mo chiro bo brofo na ado
enti brofo no dey bo chiro but ideas obi awoni ideas
ono se brofu bia la obocho obi ono wa chwe you put on by the brofu bia na ozereba se meeting open at close at EK na so onye brofu different one bia it sha dem brofu
bi
dem brofu is ebe PR obotu
wa by secretaryship no ye easy o music akra masa onye easy kra onye easy kra
iti kwame na ye yinka eraze fi santin constantin na minchia PRO na ye nyina ye nua George Justice Atta
yes
yakopon mo ne ho banna oman
enda pa onya bra enka ye bezi igwan komo pa kakra na yakweni but maybe you have another time na is in komo the time is MPP brain or do anhwe ya na I say you go and come no but we have issues that we need to discuss in Cape
Ghana some no wodo
yes
ebe
Ghana some na say MPP or Ghana
impunity no dey kan MPP ya beze kwam na nyim ya to ewi impunity nanka minyim nanka minyim da sana nka kro boys bi otum so dey police yin waje minor ogite 2020 wakaje no man pay Mahama na baba jama mu won semi a wo geke de won wi na won take over
oh total impunity, total disregard to law. I mean, we shouldn't politicize no
abra semi jemfi all catch here Akufo-Addo na MPP wo ye galamse man de MPP youth na wo ye galamse ni no mpede what the
no I mean people disregarding the law and then attacking the men in uniform and then galamse is different issue altogether.
Nanso obribo ahenas mo kede wo wi na won take over galamse side
ma menko Patrick ebo ahe
ana no kwame na ante
Patrick akwaba
ye nua kwame na
papa apome
nyame na dom oba dache
edemiase
yamfa we free kasidu so na yenchia wo etefo na onye wa shofu nyina I'm the day one of the powers of the media so okade was set agenda na wa hwepi nyina in line na za otumi I'm making reference to ndeda ebusuan dwarfs ehwe deda FM stations wo Cape Coast especially Kastle
it retain mama ho do
obo ho dewru na mudu park as early as 2 o'clock match number start at 3 mudu as early as 2 o'clock na ehwe dom dodo wa boy kororo if man jeni ye be wa jeni wo finance and ochira was a media no obotum waye to make sure that nyama ye we kro mahade almost every media house bia no na woraka ne da match no ntia mo na about me am fa da makonyo so ne yambo honorable George Justice Atta in fact one of ni enyisu azuhun ni do oboshoma ebusuan duals wa ba premiership and from time to time he has been supporting the team at the background na abosobodu kasina so mfa honorable George Kweku Ricketts Hagin that my media outlet ni be cover no Saturday okosre hon wo one training page wo agree ho na omo hon nka no scan 1 billion it was 500,000 or 500 million cash sorry 50,000 cash no more on a check of 50,000 there.
And 50 the meantime na the promotions are all called we try to raise funds to support. I mean the CEO Oyisika and then the college
Honorable Dr. Mintanya it was a collective thing.
But so we shouldn't wait till you do such critical points.
I'm better late than never. But when your boys in a castle, more can you there? These are critical times and the support in the bar very at a timely a year or boy. That's no effect. When disappoint will be and I want to move in what he
why is it? And then Michelle get to well, my time go. Let me say, I was even tempted to go there, but I such crowd, you know,
It was a fun and a nice atmosphere. Your bobo management on your boys in about. Now, can the Enzi Guam come at least old baby and years Guam come not only there, Yabaka. Yes, met my brother Patrick as Naman Fincher, so man, not on a national level, but here be Fifi, Morukoye, Monkoye, sooner Yakahasam. Just last week, Honorable Judge Assata, we see him in Penyumfo, when some of the projects are why here with common fund awarding easy. Oh, yeah, Wednesday, Yamia Doma, we finish with the southern sector. Wednesday, Yamia Doma, northern sector with Honorable Dr. Mintanya. Now, acquire some of the things in be 6 classroom unit block at a switch fund and 3 new classroom block at Besak Room. There was construction of mechanized borehole across the various Dankok Room, Kahun, commission of swimming police station, commission of mechanized borehole at Emisano, Efutu, Kakum, the chip compound, and inspection of some of the roads. This week, Wednesday, Nyame Adoma, Cape Coast North also will have a share of some of the projects.
Oh, yeah, time audition need on Buamukra. Time audition on Buamukra. Because some of these, you know, I want to be there. I'm a Mekawasama. Then I know what I'm talking about. But the last time we did two, the baby I miss it.
It's true. It's good to see there. When we put it out there, that's the essence of journalism. So you cross check. Because the people to my cat baby, that's why I acquire you and Finin, not even Yamanko from Papa Yanka Crankra. Maybe you finchum will go and come on. Local governance system, that Mamunia Patrick Debi is about engaging the community members into what we have done under the leadership of Honorable George Justice Atta. This time around to engage communities our Cape Coast Sahadi. Into you go do. Yeah, be with a fund and community isn't it? But you'll be doing one or honorable member of a big man. Oh, this place flat one. Ayuko honum. Yakwa may engage community members and to know at first hand one how now together with the assembly members, know your opinion leaders.
Me udon in me area.
No. These days, you know, MCE has been going out a lot. On any day, Wakada is not going to be an armchair MC. It is a there, a hard baby at Ochima, another pedal alcohol. And most of the activities in Park or Dopa Cape Coast North, Yako Besak Room, even UCC campus, one as in Yako. Anytime a challenge in the community, he goes there to verify at first hand. Now, in how best we to that address. It is so far so good for Cape Coast. You hope there will be able to do better than what you have done. Na igwai ayefe amehenyi na.
Ebusha enti ora Patrick yebo Hayford enafi Patrick Akwa na yeti woni inkano. Bra Facebook and YouTube na but like the page for who comment photo you can amo. But I want you to take just 5 minutes on this issue. Lawlessness, impunity. Yehu social media. The youth are or attack the police near the 15-year-old boy okita pump action gun. The police came in to retrieve the gun. I mean this galamsey boys one makwan onamudo wali yampo waji police ni police the true civilian original they akwa then he was shot and killed. I think the masambe no yehu for once you won't any condemnation because my youth in one no. I mean it is uncalled for. You won't a cry youth in what attack or 9 months the soldiers What's say one cast? I mean, it is about time. We need to. Ye boombra. Yakwa. Yes. No, one with them, but no, me pede ye channel. Oh yeah, the security aspect. That galanse issue ni day. I want say in common. And I don't want us to go there. I want to be in our say in common.
What about the home? What say common about the home? The backstops as the president. Oh no, catch your head there. Nanado dan kwa Akufo-Addo but stop galamsey ya. Obotuma stop galamsey with just a word. In fact, menua communication minister Sam Jata George. Okay, Chehen. The president at that time, Okasalo Obotuma stop galamsey. I'm not putting the blame on Mampei Mahama because it has taken multi-dimensional approach. But the Kwamena Moye Maria who need the impunity. And today they be American. Zaire when it's a reflection of our society. It's a reflection of the kind of society here born. Who born dog? There are police who there get a pump action gun. We be saw there or you wanna say so bizarre. Ya ditun. Yazeko police station A. Kobo impako na manze. Nombra. Ne krom ofon waboto barrier. Na wo ditun na fi a police fu no wonsem. Wa bra ye hu a police for community. Wa bro one way ku one, wa she one car. Na mo si ye hu mo si. And moy maria hu inde yensuaze. Mrente na maba wa ya ba yensuaze. Baby o see a wide area den chobwase enclave. Ehwa inti Major Mahama Nezen should serve as a hot lesson. But police in IGP Omona Bado or a very professional. Abantina Mekadam.
Madam Dudu makes more too.
Yes, independent wadi to know Zuluguanan. Oh no, inti or hit it straight at the target. Now can police follow one bra where to fire an arm a coin when your life is in danger and other people around. Inti se nipa no zi tunuru kwan onye baby no ojina ya nke him mozbeye and of fire then won na ugwane. Inti IGP ode obona bado ba kwame na ode ahemfo opinion leaders aheden branch na maba wa yeta se de sebi okoma zo dodo won che de choteji amanawe. We should do things rightful way. And the yes and mobile one woman her kwan to be part of the decision making. Yank to the table. But with this indiscipline and other things, how do you sit with the elderly at the table? No way say wow. No why am. And there no brother PRO say one distinguish no one justify no one in your position or the ma. Edwin there Yan Papa Rikitagin, George Justice Atta, Kwame Naminta Kano, honorable, a health minister. Shawoni na wo demeanor. Me use one because one of the current government. Kwame na answer no obo modern position wo boko back. Wakaye hwhwum. Wusu na wo bana edenezi. Intima hyem nuanom na emrente na maba wan. Santi bebrebe adoso na ma kai abane de omomoze no ma National Youth Authority enough budget no one call round one year education in ma the youth NCC 1 year education in ma the youth kwame na oya ho last week na mti the school fu bi okoboro teacher bi court. Yes. Remind one. Kwame nani na ontwa ye.
Last week penalty.
Oh no.
Wako court be.
No, let me wako court now. Remind.
Wako court be 3 or 4 times. Yes, we fine one. 20 something thousand.
Oh, okay.
200 and something. One yina.
Yeah.
Last week na me yanko bi kasa. Na also ho na oye routine inspection. Into court class. Wednesday we worship in Okodo kay routine inspection. In the student our class or this a total packing alcoholic drink ya baby or shane bag mu school. Yeah. Kwame na on tweye ye besre awofo. wonye ye nuanom nan kasa mresan ma abodu bio NCCE National Youth Authority ya besre one kwamina za all kodwen ontweye
the youth know so many in uniform
indiscipline in adoso and I don't yeah any baby no me blame me because obi katina social media no she share on my pin ahoba or she share ministers ahoba in are turning into politics into kwam no obeden na me amitine ekiri no oya me for there mamunu ne baye musu baye bi oya den ara watch ma some political party bi obohuru na we base mechi enti I know in pain for what should I wo tue bi mu kaw de won ka ye ya bi mu keke won ko ye obi mu keke ni na ro ntwaye enti ye be hye na police ne ze mo bona bado papa na kwamna de bi amaka de ame Nyankopon ya dum na menye tuma akungwa a wo friend Dwantoa hen akungwa meye fi system no mu because
Dwantoa hen
yes ezibona enyim de eyeden ezibon na ezibon na ewie no so ko gwantoa obi no mra no meden oma pacho informo yes apacho ho but the punishment must be meted out ebia yes ebia apart from that no bibi fufuru bi oho a wobotum why no was aboa but kwamena nipa kezi dam bona oti dam no so yenko gwa no ntu obi na ona nanyim yeduru na onko na onka eden onka pachaw what's bon to ahwea muntu ina sa wonko tin ze eden you are endangering all of us Mon no man san ka pragia ina ekonom watch wa ina PRO na no ho action
register wo pragia se me party member nti me register what one enya sem
NCC na National Youth Authority yen schools asofo wo adwuma ye nyina akwame na media ye wo adwuma ye because ehwe kasa no ho ntew na aza iya okokodo wo hen airwaves ma ebi mu wo sua
medasi eja Patrick akwa no eja Ford ba ebusha bra Facebook ebia enhwe video ni bi anaze ye kan wasemi ehu ya bra Facebook odo hey Patrick the impunity now the youth you know so they impo won sure no police fumpo de wombu an de da mpo no we sure one na ka police yikititra ese mesimo bo mekaje trefri ni nsem
agomna I think that my brother Patrick and baby I will associate myself with it the no na work you know except to say there or try you know Patrick is very crafty now other president Mahama for munka you know let's state on record there President Mahama now attempt at fighting Galamsey yin so far from the record to know even with places are 2004 were labeled as red zone areas in the forest reserves you know, from the report or Ministry of Lands and Forestry you know, one may you there 7 out of these 9 red zone areas you know, have been reclaimed. It's a number present or all is not complete is it you know but I'm coming at them okay you see Bruni no can answer them there a penny wise a pound full on your then sebi it will be ohona iwa nyanse behind it sees a tra ordinarily on your do kita 15-year-old boy na police for one chumpo waje fi unsem yes I call police station A ti for ru na mombra e bia wa register na mbra kwano do no one fanaza mfaman say onyi krate so cover etru no so a wanji mfini nsem na wonche na ma oyedo oye iyi yaza oyede sebi obi wu ho ana. Another point amunia Patrick already anoye me de onenyi omajo bwana asisiara no oyede yesoso yeah because in any case am yeah it's first no I quite remember Patrick na ma punu school na was no ye na ma menya eziat na mrebasa na ba fie okotokra ba hadi na metutu Matere godo. Kotokra by that time no one see market. Baby a offer her wangala light traffic light na so. E ho no obi stop him.
Irritate
No reka kan pa kuni gina oye na nse da me gina. No oma metaki in. No ka chem ne so nyaza or pentama. Jo go man sana. Mataki. So nyaza or pentama. Jere taki ni no kada was acham kra o. Osi so nyaza or pentama. Jo go man sana.
Oh yeah mo me hu dey.
Sana mataki.
Peinu ofie.
So that communal life na ya bua mbaframa mbenyimba mmesi amba modu bayeza oye no. Gradually we are losing that. Nzinka nkwa amana ncheza nkofi ye ya na brente ye nyina ejutum do onye. Ana onyi kwando kita da me true no. But a whole community aja atumi there ye ko block road. Ama police fo no wontum wonko wonka nka ye won ejuma. Onenye aza oyedeje nyinara ye hwe ne ye. Another point to raise is in the arobashesha, and I agree with him perfectly. I am a catcher yan party for. In as much as a modo me party NDC party no modo no mumbano. I always tell them, says wo party na waba abenuma. Anumpo no chedo or there ya the papa ma wo party no otina do chair. Because to be honest with you, President Mahama Robonebray, there will be NDC members 4 years of President Mahama bezini nyinara no. Wo hu President Mahama wonchie ni nse wonyine nzi miseda. Oyenye no party mba no za yeze beye ye hu za yebeye. Na obama nwa na wanya party funu wa hwe na wato aba no wazame. Aya miss politics ami ye nyina a particular group in politics amu suro hon only the floating voters. For NDC nye people na wa agba abere pa nchenka any political party bia no. Nche ni main force ze nchontra ana on go below 44%. Then and I've done that because I'm also a researcher. You lose to quarter mpa 43-44%. Kakrana ibenya triado na that 6% was a 7% na was it 2 measure win semen. I don't know where you show one. Now once wash abraba one or wa benumun wobo. No one has sitting in Miss Mobogo, no wash water to do ko benkum and adding infa. It says wa banaba power. Na in yet the right now. Don't forget that you wa banana nerubana bro. You are also causing 1 year politics to lose their love for their party. Intimon your patrick, it is true. Sometimes obi nyimda azamri ye onye. But Obaba catch on na ban na waba power. And I ask them the waba na waba power. Why don't you do the right thing? Na ma wo party no pa ya kono na wa chedomni bi zababa kan. Inti youth ni bebre hu. Agwamana there me ye bone pe mo yan there mezemo ko bom MPP and amezemo ko dem NDC. They have also taken advantage of this system.
Nti MC MP na wanyinu ko to police cells na ambe me pe
mezemo nka wasoro sam mo electoral area na there was an issue. I think no aka 2 days more about to aba onye current one year just 8 years back or so na mbafra maybe kaya asokanka zibi mo wachi won bogu kotokra police station ha ti ya kroho da ya kwhwe asam no na asocho omo no waza mo ho then onfoledi for here na ye kroho nen aspirant fa bie na wore assembly wo kroho na mbafra me na wogum no wonyum wona wode sales no wonyum a wo to onye de awe ebe hia na ye boto amo awe ebe hia na awe ebe mo hia na ye boto amo en bohwe aspirant ebie ni me se wo
ade a wo ye no mpo wenu
no anu nka nkomozi no ho kra awe ebe mbo mo we hia no amembe awe ye boto
sisi ankofo wo the guy to negotiate crime with political position
koko wa nkofo no ogu inside na eziba na wodi no so agba na nje wonzizi dam candidate A
what did you vote for?
Wakoto koko na oza aka mo sales wo candidate B na wakoto fried bread na oza aka ogu sales no. This is where ya legitimize illegality am we kokodo da. But ankwam na all is not lost. It will take our army for us to correct that error no. See na ya adwono kro na ya fra crime do ya crime. I'm sure there is a better fosusu. Unfortunate yan bronye baka de your console family now will lose one boy no. But at least see you now you're there such a young boy if you was so much prospect obowu on this issue I'm sure the battle in the eyes and the time when him no cannibal for no to never far we will not get there you do what crowd there are still more that we can do but baby when you are Patrick a corner yes so the corner you true in brass lo dey say that communal life now will be your back and then you can discipline will be in back yenhwe inyama also to teachers mostly inyama found to teachers were born na damaso ti year 1 teaching ya wente ma went to apple
yes
another 2 teaching nyama from pedo ogun
madam guys no when was the teacher no wente ma say wan bo apple say abadi nti osede wa try exam say wo ka teacher no na wo bran
na ngwam na 2023 ye huni bi mo from wo ka she won school because wasi teachers now are so strict they wente mu wen cheat nti ye nyina ye hu there more kodo no it will affect us in one way or the other at the end of the day abandon resources ne ever spend so we show police cars na royal hin they lack a lot of logistics one hour brew when human resource are you train when you abon won ka no was when emi medam nti e besre ye nyinara ye mfa ye hu mfa njim and oyo bona let's condemn it. I have only one principle in politics I mean and then very true the MC also holds the same principle anya na nkotin ye na MP fo ebie nyina one asema ye water waka the other year nyina in our political life let's bear in mind one thing. There's a chinebi when you are not from the position of advantage. How people treat you is your true nature of success. I'm going to see here where you PRO. See here where my brother if you keep the position be. Based on the advantage that you have. But so chinebi intina akonyani dubi no hu no wofra Patrick was san what to nsa nyuzin kitan wada mo nyuzina. That's your true mark. But so chinebi position in kita ubio yinara oyehwana that should tell you there net one nyina no it was based on the advantage that they will have ntire ya papa let people know who you are that want to saw the menyemedo and all you then they will know you and congratulate you for certain standard take here and so bonodo
Patrick yebo here for the meda say na Ariabri na minem baby na asema meti mi keep cozy for pa ya piakana akekiji na park na eresaw
na sa park ze yinje ka ho nti
nti MC okohwe bo kaka no so wo ye den no so edaba ya asema edaba ti na baby
na say ya ye
awona NDC funa o
na do kono
baby ameti asem ne wa
and I've learned so much from him. Before I married by politics, and I maybe one more. This thing sebi nyimpa de say nyimbo tuma adwena mazi. Na adre shots there. You now or 13 or say what? This year na wa momizi na me pede nche bia me from maybe someone there. And this week you man to me. This week man because I mean news I was one man the baby auntie week na man time champele me phone bi so dada this week man to me na wo wu ni bibi adam ze mo
no onya buta nyam ya do mo chiro betini zin
no aka so wo park
come na on the PRO bobo project bi a worry yeah me mobo wa bado but just for clarification me information che there Kakumdo the former mayor NS Atta wo boy cheap compound bi wo ho why foforo aka ho ana de oye Kakumdo akotochire wo no
Kakumdo project na nya cheap
compound okay thank you
ebusa yanko yenyim me ko hu market bi obi bia ezi akotochire na yemfa the marketing waste by it has been abandoned. It has been abandoned. It is part of my project and you basically come on the reason why obesi market is now it has been abandoned. Is it that and a consul is it after barrier when some barrier a brancher there is one market in Sushemu no so it has been abandoned. You basically nkomo but ejakwa Yenzin Komo, and they 26th, until barely it's about 5 days to go for the NPP election. Last Friday, Okosanye, the Peace Pact, Yemunumu in Sama Ababa, and in Sembi on Kodina Mentiasi, men sign, Ibibe Winchia, Yenzin Komo. I mean, unity towards this election, then after, the will to support the winner.
Oh, Kwamina, Mena was bio na Minchia, wait say for Yinara. Nkankanara MPP, Imba, Jan Regional Secretary, Techimensa, Baby Obia, Nyanko Ponenshaw. Kwamina, I mean, to me, another Namenim painful be a new call round. Me catch you one day. I mean, Patrick, moon to swim, moon could see him put Nanka them peace parking ponu hu shadai nya papa. Miss Emmy moon to swimming, but parting painful sabi one answer kwenyim chem. What's baby azab for but na hwa ojina hwa ohun payin tina hwa oyden ohun abantina makadam. Iye efie akunwa na wato. Kwamina baby so onde akoto aba ezinkugu engine tum hotness oye MPP fu nti boku MPP fu nyina ana in tema the next processing on kodo the worst thing you can do is to break away from the party to them my papa Alan Chemanton oye nani na the baby so ho de iya obeka kosiden sabe MPP has been in opposition before so many years. Kwame Mobwa from Yeba Democracy 1992 Mobwa I basi 2000 His Excellency John Ajekum Kufuor Owini. So we've been yatna opposition da. Enti se ifie egwato na yekeyi kenzinya oyde yekeke ho no oyde yekeke ho. But dem painful hu there atmosphere ni mu aye tensed into or the warfare in painful enumni nara na we honizi imisese na the outcome of the election in nara wa jatum de bia maka chem crofo de election oye denala on pay da oye denala oye den on pay either you win or you lose ebia we lose na lose ni mpono it is a blessing in disguise. Today, my sister, I'm going to expose the Oman Mahama and NDC free. So, I'm a cat now. One come who the yay. Son of Dr. Large Mahmoud Baumian and some now or can. Oh, yeah, no quar. Inti a peace park now. Walk was sign is it? Yes. Ayaza, oye, because Eshe there a Kennedy Nechi Tafo. Honorable Baumia on Nechi Tafo, Nechi Tafo, and Samana work kana in oide woma adrebrel oiden oba.
Me say engineer Kobneji Japan or say I mean this on here anything new because Oka submit one form to cry this part was in the form sir. Oh yeah, so why another ceremony to sign this?
That is what I was saying. I'm asking about American in. They even put the worker submit war form simple on your part impa. At least iye pay aze. Of them who there in Kugu of fata obatani pano. Until you can't have it right every day. Oh then they be oboko etiao. But you go back, you re-strategize, reform, and come back stronger and stronger. Into yes, let me say once I am feeding car on Shada and Yaza or here papa. Mobile pay for one abado, but maybe they have picked one or two intents. Be I was a Mamka funny story until somebody are you very close to me, Piero, you close to me, pa, body. Na yeah, Casanos now Patrick Saturday ye pulling agent na meshada ma wo boa so mu kura mu ya na maka pata nam say aha awu de mun ko fi na Jesus Christ ka de yen hu fi hu akwa me menyunam nyane mim de epemasam enti ye internal election I will support candidate A I will support candidate B enti ebehye da wa macho men bia bara na che ne o munwe we na no yezen pa na wo boda so omkro na mapata nam so wo boma so wi na ekosi den hotness ehu enti odi etase de oyefie as the election shouldn't be bloody kwamina kache wa adwuno who should lead you nida na me kache delegate bi a me share one day and PRO nda waka 8 years obi enya kwane nhia na adoda nkwa akufo adoda if Bawumia His Excellency should win the primaries 2028 or win Ghana membun or win akwamina ebi mpa edwuma ma ya ma nobody them time na mini baby ya ebi obodo them time na obi nanyim nyam abenanyim tiname so what should I kill myself for that person there obodo one mpodo vast in crofo ba point obodo obodo e bia ne refrem into onu nche de momfam mummojan to ho momfama obi not because opede oye a flag bearer but boy am den there MPP hu na wadro because yet minimum kabi I say there's no way I make kaya ho 2023 the same thing there was tension kwa na moboa but yakotoa but no ye form same the NPP feels it yanka the fancy say about what
I think that this time round tension is very high than the last year we create. This time round the tension is too high.
No, on your life and death.
Yes, it's not life and death.
No, people know where
the tension is too high.
People know where
I don't know what cause sign if they know when you did try it didn't work kanumpono. Look at the facial expressions of some of the candidates.
Obiara kwacho exams are ni facial expression. Into on put the for yasam. Facial expression in chemo woni trim. Ebia na obi no get be disappointing at them time and origin ho ebia ni sika bi already den ka obenyan and wa kwadam ho na origin ho ntimi mfa mun read the meaning obi ni facial expression mun read the meaning into it and associate with tension nti ono ze kwamina ebia oh yes but emi me hu ni dem but the underlying factor is this MPP will come out stronger and better because this is not the first time 92 Yakobi 96 inti ya kwa but more ya this you know I a bit nye de ho nyina no obia fi de yes me safata obi su fi de onye mi a mo onye obia that is where I have problem with so onye mi a mo onye obia ontumi ya dem azen
be na adwene ye newa
muhuni dam
okay
muhuni dam de ayomi a mo yobia but ehwe Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ni campaign on or kasa bebiobo kobia message of hope na yehu ni vision ordinary kwamina just imagine there o campaign wo opportunity to appoint na oba appoint na constituency bi mpo wori nya bi o campaign na bezechi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia us I will consult the delegate every constituency bi abenya 10 appointment and I wanna one for voting boom no one submit a list no one for mam osi party ma wo welfare the nakomado and remember about the database are anytime I enter me who the kakum the polling station A or B secretary no or one or expert in engineering enti opportunity bi aba ye pe obi mu akaye bibi ama party ana ama abane na mo hwe amu de dem nyipei o qualifier or de mutum mo twene ba osi constituency based budgeting want nan kan na my department ministries agencies na wonye budget yer before nti ebe CCM yenko every electoral area yenye needs assessment after the needs assessment you make input ni informa constituency, then they forward to the region and to the national. No was the national budget. Kwamina, it should the means the main say decentralization, all these things should have been part. But Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Tikasa Otumo Jonathan Zamafo Foreban, where would they? This is where we need as a party and as a nation, Yeko Yenimin. Don't forget, there in Zamabio. Waka to was is yara abaye cliche. Omanpe Mahama Mdebi American me quote Ghana today 26th December. Okay, they are coming to leverage on digitalization to wamaye taxes akwenyim ti tobuti wo ba link with your waka nama to mobile money or bank account or leverage on your Ghana card. Until Choma, there's no need there. Obrika to ticket in a WhatsApp kabar na ozamo. In fact, I've seen a news item. Deputy Managing Director of Petromart Transit. Oh yeah, the tap up and go now. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia mentioned us now. They've been able to move from 10 million to 17 million. We increase one because until the difference of 7 million. No, tell us can be already then. Orin gu nkofo kotokum wa leverage on Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne digitalization na ezekan god for oil no pose edutwom ono pose mena na wewu kokra we hu ne won faso a aban onya enti mehre MPP delegate obia wa kana asam yema asomdwe kwan what's it when there is no peace in the heart there is no peace in the home. Where there is no peace in the home, there is no peace in the community. Where there is no peace in the community, there is no peace in the nation. It's my MPP delegate. Ma yankaka ye ho na sabe yenu anumi wo hwe hin PRO mu wo hwe na mi moye me de obi there. Wo bosua a lesson from years mu. Onka ye te there mbi abase no kwa ina obi ne professor Mua war friend atamochema na ho zaman mo ye fonka na game na aden yenko hu bidam nti meshe MPP delegate meshe hone biom munko todwogu fom won makwan na Ghana Police Service won't take over won electoral commission officials no won't take over nian two aban asumdwim ye wia MPP na Ghana na wezin kwanyim kwamena
Patrick Akwa medase Eya Iford.
Angwa. Azam kakake akatikete bi say no ho commentary.
Dama.
So azena
asam bi say o akatikete mu.
Aborofo enum. Aborofo enum a worke yi aboropenyi.
Obi anya aborofo.
Angwa na nchama kire o.
Obi anya
aborofo enum a worke yi aborpenyi. Aborofo enum a worke yi aboropenyi. Onenye that one you see internal politics yet I see there it comes with them nkakra ma boye nkakra it's all part of the game but it be saying ye the at what level na ye dra or there was sign a peace pact at what level MPP when I membu another one record me do them do it is only this primaries anko amana do obi be fro obi do ye kwahwinyi ane yakor obi be fro bi to the extent obi be fro bi medra ani basa wakaya to obi ne private life do ye impotent ontumo nwo anoka ho intena me bi so there dem enumi ho nyina toba na tena wono hye ho nyina one record one na waka chen etiefu one fan chen we nyimara one na waka chen won pe a flag bearer motherfucker flag bearer one waka chen intin bocho intin na America cho motherfucker flag bearer sanu no obe yi na abrahena but ankwam na meyere kan nyina mu no aya question am tina o mebi sam ho de the me enumi se wo mokor of course Dr. Bawumia based on ma why yazama no nanu no obohwin but question am mebi say de wo mo enumi nyimpo obohwin no wona na record no original Zazaya campaign in 2028 on whose record no rebegina because one nyina no they are MPP people we taste abanada one yakra wa serve as board member in one way or the other obi anyobotun we yin we fi enanado dankwa Bawumia na membu no mu nti wona no record no we begina do na wa campaign ama Ghana fo wona no record
nanado Bawumia woni record e wo Ghana
record da Dr. Bawumia na rego na ifi hona as a head of economic management team, as vice president of the Republic of Ghana, as somebody I was labeled as economic waste kid. Odu baby nchana I was not responsible for this. But Odu glory is I have initiated this policy. Them recording was a Ghana in 2028 Anna. Oto di bi ankwamna. You see, Masama ya meka we MPP for you. The CCM people na a partner. Penyin no wo mo ne nwana.
Painful.
Maybe said them question yan kwamna na esi penyin. Make sure the penyin nye the general secretary kodua. Ana chairman board friend the boy man. So what party? One chairman friend.
The current one acting here, Dankwa Smith.
Na friend substantive no ya hwana.
Oh yeah, intim.
Yeah, no
incapable for now.
Kakranka. Akwamna penyin o menyi hwana. Mika penyin America sisia na nyame efuru de yobotu nze na esifo mu aka de adwobro. Peace Party worker sign in chat in Numunsam. I say Dr. Faber as a one can was signing. Obiumbo that I say Okasani Obina name. These are the people that will project was Ghana for the Ghana fund to an abba, no one leading him. So there is nothing about MPPCC or your corner.
For the how it was presented to them na Oma signing in Sokoyedama.
Why did we even get to that level?
If it is true, there will be sign you be Nima.
I work as I know. Yeah, gentlemen, come as a moment.
Joe White, I'm a kind of master. Piero Quanma,
I'm a mechanic.
On your Norca.
Oh, coming out to the master.
Kennedy, no,
coming out to the master.
Kennedy, Japan, okay,
Abasana Mati.
Don't because I will be that name.
Kennedy Norica.
I verify.
Now
I'm sorry, we are my class.
Honorable Kennedy Japan. No, Titi. Honorable Kennedy Japan. Honor what they I didn't be able to him the on sign. Nor Kanuma Sama Ghana for that. This is what happened. You are also asking me the Marty.
Unless you don't want to believe what Joe White said.
But Joe.
Oh, you've not heard Joe Wise.
Munya Patrick.
Minty Joe Wise. And a pay mate, maybe I want to father a man to dear.
Oh, man say,
yeah, Miss Anna pay me 10 with Peace FM. Eja Patrick Yanko.
Man say, I'm more from Bocho. Munya Patrick or a candidate.
Aspirant.
Some futures in job no problem. He aspirant.
Delegate.
Delegate or corona was at his peace pact in one. Obi was the catch and you also Dr. Fabasa. One kind was signing, minimum content. A cross signing our name. It should tell you that all is not well with MPP. But Munya, you see, dynamical leadership. Let's be frank to ourselves. They are fantastic people in MPP. You all learn from them, even their way of communication. America they say nyemo furupa we MPP ma. The first person I needs in obomanum onenyi friend Nana Kumia. Look at his style of communication. Compare that to Dr. Baomiani's spokesperson of Miracles Abwaji. Look at the difference. The monko vi can when a party we do them no. Compare Justin Kodia to one away busy general secretary MPP. Now look at the difference. In the Chida and Kastle and Chawajun MPP. What first nine there will be you a different party. Mintibunia Patrick Otway. He is forced to defend Dr. Baumia because we'll be easy. What's one? When ya will be easy. When ya will be easy. It is forced to support Dr. Baumia and Nanchonti the ma into apostles of democracy. Our Pekabimo Minkebiasam, Obi Chanadjan, Obi Kachawa Yanade. MPP party when CCN or ye bien. Fake MPP party, no original MPP party. No more when the CCN on your original or ye fake. Intiminim so a fake for no one or Tahanaza. Or ya sama was it way in Pokunezi. Every political party biara unaccommodated dissenting views. Party no oyo. And that is where MPP will see Sierra. In time kwamana, sebi yanka de bayerin show. but also why you busy. But I'm the crony there. As a cry, when you're there, as a governor, a party in government. Nanke, you hope that the opposition will be very strong. Nanche was serve as check to party NDC. But since I'm more there, there's no party in Ghana apart from NDC.
The minority in parliament, they are working.
Minority bench.
Yes.
When was the last time I say after your market now?
Oh, recently, is it today? Why a press conference?
No, Kadan. That's the content of the year. No, to according to Kennedy Japan, what paying in easy. Kennedy say, on Chono who answer the way in easy and I don't obey you go Simon. Kennedy also after your market, no you know as minority leader and send away in easy. Why? Because any dissenting view be against Dr. Bawumia Biarano or the way. But the question is, sebi more party. Na say, nyimpa na oda oziban na wodi adwuma bi ahye nsen onzi ne don't have the right to criticize the person ana. All the four, say one line of argument, all the four. Mentas those will be in that line pay no watching us for all the four. What's one of the things one main people party no Lucy was the economy. Say Dr. Brian Champo made one I find a campaign nature power because me a politician made one nature power. Or say somebody was a dollar man at 4 cities, no DJ at 17 cities does not qualify to lead MPP party. A friend Kennedy Japan has also said the same thing with the economy. Into money be yana mete aboa popum or kasama a friend Kennedy Japan. Now some already can you there. Say sebi ye benya motherfucker president and now running mates. Na otum o generate $1 million o says Moses say hat almost some be thoracic center abazabazi. Na nkofo ho bottom one he prefers that president to somebody obobo no sabrani no so onko. That is the record of Dr. Bawumia na woko to abasati de woze yin. Ntan kwa me na maye ka no ni nyina yo tete ba. Aborofu enum a woke yi aboro penyin. For us in NDC, yena nwa suazu huni ya krope. President Mahama and NDC aban you continue maintaining successes yenyin so that 2028 obiara obeyin as running mate. We'll just count on President Mahama and success and based on Ghana for my way huno was the 2 minutes that NDC in 2028.
Patrick Yeboah Hayford and yetse Ninkano but just 3 minutes.
Nana my brother PR name here kwamena.
Yes.
Eko MPP constitution ni mu a Article 3 5A duties of a member. A member shall have the right and duty at all time. 1. Promote and defend the good name of the party. Protect the unity of the party. Be loyal and truthful to the party. Abide by and publicly uphold the decision of the party. Carry out his or her duties faithfully and with honesty to the best of his or her ability. Kwamina, it goes on and on and on. If you have somebody who has been a senior member of the party, a cabinet minister, to go out and describe the party as fake, not the Mariampo Mantuaba, do you see loyalty here?
But sir, if you call according to the constitution and send and can go
Baba Kamasam, oh, it was I do waka, Mamba Kamasam, Mam Kamasam, Nemasam Namakan. Kwamina,
is that going
to go if you are the constitution also for body, they want to spend home. Kwamina, and Piero, my brother, pack up there. We should sit down. Kwamina, in any case, about Popu, when you end this man because of in the baby 2, we had Obia what distinguishing what Bobra. Okafor form the old contest on campaign Mahama. We catch the oye insane wabada. We were here. The founder of the party Ozini Mojay, according to Zayat Wakan, or the Sai and NDC constitution. Somebody described him as a backing dog. The person is now holding a very powerful position in the NDC. We had people, according to former president late John Jerry Rawlings, telling us there, what said I will groom me MP Felix Kwacho Fusu, Kudeto Abrakwa, and the rest to insult him and describe them as babies with sharp teeth. They bite hard. Have you heard such utterances in NPP before? Pierre Mpocho, Zufiasam, Yabani Yakoto, Yonye CCMA Yasam, Nkame, expert in Pode, Bakabi. Kwamina, Inti Mortonin, a who bedu. Francis Sesam Nasma American, or Barbesia, or ye highly honored in the society. What chin to the whole Sabi, or Pedoko Santimpo, and it's a fumpe fuente. It will be when NPP. It will be in the PR role, baby, Sabi paying him there. You are seven pedal catchaban. Kwamina, Nina Sayara, General Secretary, Honorable Fiabwe, Fifi Kwete. Describe some people as sycophants, linking the boot of Omampei Mahama. You know, advice one. If you be a monsewu, so far as oye ebusuya, be the nipa kura SSS, but to what extent? So that is it. That make sure there. Yes, oye if you some na morkia waha hane workia, bakade ono nande oba mukose abe 50 pesos. Kwamina, on no baba. I'm praying, I'm hoping. E una make sure me say obey me dede ubo suaze efiyezimu because I know funkai and games. Za osi, you know what they did to Omampei to the extent there. I won't go there because a respected person. And you saw the commentaries. I was a man.
So this is nothing.
No, I'm not saying it's nothing. I'm saying that sometimes it gets overboard.
Okay.
But NPP didn't put the oye kakra. But munya how they say waha obaka for no form as the obo contest secretary. Obaka tell them left in all the throne boy efe. Some of these things it's them an can SSS iya obum. Ehon na odu baby on yen because yes wobobo yem kakra. But if you are saying there, Baumia ni economy, no the year hui.
All right.
Good for reserve program you also buy. No, there, no one all swabe. Then all swabe ya mamo a typical example of Ghana Cardi. The cheap embedded passport. Kutoka e-gate nanzabea yeken. According to Dr. Kese Atuba Forsen, leveraging on what we did with technological infrastructure to boost revenue. You want to hear we? Me dey hear babo kodu wo ho.
Me da say e ja kwa.
Aka sam na me ye me your technological world. In the car sam na ntum nka ne tra na enko. Mu nua Patrick you know otna community information center. So okay we are wa aka we no ko. But there's a dangerous thing I mean then na madwene ye we fi da. Dr. Baumia in his frustration was started or champion because of he had MPP delegates on the vote. But
what is that?
I said already there, CCR recruitment will be done on data gathered by MPP. What everybody's in India, what are we afraid there? Academy. And I'm coming. Yet now, if we do, you condemn even party boys are you recruit one was security services. Even a young one Wakashi will be soldier ter or Ayawase, guy no turn phone war, cycle, double. Wakashi soldier ter, Moko to a true kukunkofu. So if a whole candidate or a product by a man penny, I do know she needs me, I remember. A Juma Mafa Ghana fund, Ghana for, a Juma Yabafa Ghana fund. He is building a pooler until we retain me, especially the floating voters. Say MPP in your Juma under Dr. Baumia because all about the data appointment in your faith him. Now Juna also the busy man opinion on again. Okay, yes, I agree that there are excesses. Nippon cook BNB, but I'm coming at the end this for we got one party member acid that. Maybe
I won't go and acid, but my own sway and pony or send them we were acid.
I'm saying internal politics, my boyum kakrew, but not to the level of acid. At today, I poison yen MP da.
MPP are poison when you.
Mamma can you and this even here come? One na wo catch him. One wo catch him. One na wo confirm wo wi. One na wo catch him. That is the level MPP will draw. Mpanyimfo sin there you fake MPP no original MPP. Inti MPP dey oban da menyama na mo fo won fefere ndis wo kra. Because as I speak to you now, I'm going to show you and won't see from NDC. What is the position of General Sedwin Katia with appointment of 1 million? Abazin Okita. Have you asked yourself there, a whole chairman of the party? No? Into the Wabunizina Kasaka Su and Jumebi, Yabaka, the whole lucrative.
No,
deliberate. Because as a chairman of the party, no, or they in that agenda freer, itum is a control party, no. The same thing applies to the general secretary. After the one man position, that was a man. It is deliberate because what's in a form to control the affairs of the party. Have an answer more there. Us in there are some sycophants. That is what we expect from leadership within MPP. What was the area Omo Kaka there? There are some sycophants in the party. It was about people calling for President Mahama in the third term and to put the issue in contest. It was about people who were calling for President Mahama in the third term. Ankwamina onya wonwa onya dew. Then party President Mahama sisi Amerikasi with the goodwill or enjoy from Ghanaians. Ojina any elections in Ghana he will win. Ojina any elections in Ghana he will win and win him. But it takes a party a leadership Oye Juma to say there. Young boom brado with the 2/3 majority yekiti ankwamna send this pedo say constitution for President Mahama to run a third term won't me here and we have the goodwill of the people. Oh, we have the goodwill of the people. But yeah President Mahama there oboko third term and san NDC win 2028 elections. Ama mijina he wo yim flag bearer this year when this with Baomiano record abi ankwamna mijina President Mahama nezodo 38 na no besenenya. Since America da me there, it had to take a party mpanyimfu wom. Na wa akade yensu so da me nyama no because ye jimbrezi. Nti one na war call for President Mahama ne third term no. Wo ye sycophant, won je da me nsam ne ka. Da mazi ye bonwu MPP mu. Same people wo kita this goodwill. Nti ye bonwu one na wo bo sor, wo baka there they are championing a third term for the president. Nti this issue I mentioned there, Fifi Kwete Afro binomo sycophant na put that in context na yentase. But you know, as observers when one election, I'm sure there yenya akwenya obi obenya akwenya bi NDC nyi bi obenya akwenya mesre yi men kra mezre ma NDC for obokọ ase NDC nyi bi obenya akwenya na obokọ ase no ne solidarity message no ombisa Dr. Bawumia Asam Krope from my popo ken no o say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or Lucy election, I'm quoting him, with over 1 million votes. It took him 8 years to come back. Into Dr. Bawumia, Lucy this election with over 2 million votes. You know. On your mathematics, exna obisano, non-fine there. If 1 million votes is equal to 8 years, sir, 2 million votes will be equal to what?
But I see. But men can messages kakra also for the Fabra 0244743143 a higher Kastle 90.3 FM. Me man hodo and one suguda erite yatinasa yadunjin or my concro Ghana home. Yes, is a orokodo I want to all the ehubi and is home in common. Mr. Host. NPP delegate vote massively for Kennedy Ejapon to lead NPP win 2028 election to create jobs for the youth. Amen from Mr. Whiteman Mori. Mr. Host, I salute you for your good work. Honorable Ken, it's best to lead the NPP, not Papano, Boga, and Kafufi. Boga, who is Papano? Hello, Kamina. Peace be unto you and your cherished listeners. I'm not amused at all about coming Saturday's program that has to do with the NPP's primaries. My reason is simple. Whoever becomes the flag bearer of the NPP will mean nothing. This is so because the NPP has sunk so low that every honest political observer knows that the party has no chance in 2028 election. Their 8 years tenure can be described as the locust years, and most Ghanaians are still bearing the scars of 8 years misrule. Besides, President Mahama has set the bar very high. My advice for them is to concentrate on serious reorganization of the party against 2032. For now, the party is tall and unattractive and crash. But that's it. The utterances of the NPP man is really infuriating some of us listeners. He says elections shouldn't be violent. Good. Can he recollect the Ayawasu Wagon and Techiman elections, where people were maimed and others killed in the name of democracy? He should give us a break. If he has nothing to say, he shouldn't. Uncle Paul. But we are all condemning election violence. Inti Otano condemn the election violence is no good. Inti ekede Ayawasu West Wagono should NPP party also engage in that? NDC. Today is NPP. Tomorrow it will be NDC. Mr. Speaker from Abowinim. Mr. Speaker, may I say, please, Kamina, good afternoon, Kamina. We were in Ghana here, and President Mahama told one of the NDC aspirants, he is the other person, and we smoker. Wasn't true. NDC party should give us a break. KKBK from Econ. Messages are okay. Ma menhwe so na michawo ewiabri ankre kwamena ka kire NDC na NDC nya owo ncha no de ina asam okay asam ntuwa ina eso bribi onto ada by okay, is it Kenata from Jonathan Otu Atabazi? But that's it. I asked a question about the building of 4 chip compounds in Cape Coast, which was to be constructed and completed last year. To my surprise, I hear it now that they have cut sod for the construction of 2 chip compounds, which was supposed to be constructed last year. Can you imagine? Did I hear Patrick saying they are going to commission chip compound at Kakomodo? And at Kakomodo, the only chip compound I know is along the Kakomodo Akotochi Road, which was built by NPP, and I was the MC during the commissioning of that chip compound. So which chip compound at Kakomodo is Patrick talking about? But what clarify the one commission? And
sometimes you know, say prepaid the phone and you one and you. I'm gonna fly yeah only ni. Yeah, but Patrick, man, it's a prepaid phone now. You're the one platform no know what's about. Okay, my mom come on flyer or the menu man. I see Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly, Cape Coast North Constituency program of activities, cutting of sod for a 6-unit classroom block at Eswichi, cutting of sod for 3-unit GHS block at Besakrum, cutting of sod for construction of an ultra-modern chip compound with mechanized borehole at Dankwa Chrome, commissioning of Sewin police station, commissioning of mechanized borehole at Eminsano, Efutu and Kakomodo chip compound, commissioning of mechanized boreholes at Eminsano, Efutu and Kakomodo chip compound, inspection of roads at Nat to Besakrom Road and Ankafo to Kwapro. So borehole, mechanized borehole on here. Order there will commission chip compound wa Kakomodo.
Maybe one kind of blow from your phone.
official statement man on the be orca said that okay then wako ankafo chip kakum do chip compound na wako commission okay that's why I'm
maybe one for boho anka but ebe no correct
no kai fight one kind bro for one can e can ma of man yon ya
and I be awon so anti ni
say but me say baby am kan of commission chip compound waka
oh no
extra flyer here now no you see I understand his problem only there issue flyer na here na you can the commission of boreholes and then the respective areas na you have commission borehole yes a bay
yeah chip yeah
at asanti ihu there you were emisano you will futu and kakom the chip compound
yes
but minim so ya diabolical say prepaid we yi the commission of boreholes if you want to label there we are commission chip compound
no but it is but somebody looking at it sounds a little ambiguous.
No, ambiguous, but that can add was starting clear.
But there's nothing ambiguous about this. There's nothing ambiguous about this. Check point 3 Numpo will explain it better to you. Shall I? Cutting of sword. Remember, cutting of sword for construction of an ultramodern cheap compound with mechanized borehole at Dankokrum. Indeed, where it was about cutting of sword and a commission of a cheap compound. It has been stated clearly.
Matters. Matters. But man, I'm not saying any. Somebody will also interpret it like commission of mechanized borehole at Eminsano, Efutu. So it ends at Efutu and Kakumdo cheap compound. No. So we take Kakumdo cheap compound as entity on it, not linking it.
But the whole statement of commissioning of borehole
and the and the
let me know
the conjunction and then you introduction should tell you there we're making mention of a list of places the borehole and it is remember mention musuka krebi umbrella to for once they be nyabotani educated
no borehole what I'm saying is initial commentary that
remember a lot of cheap compounds were kept close to Hadia. Aya won use for their activities. Into the plan and there, cheap compounds be bring honoma. I won use yampa alternative A, which is the borehole. Into you quite decide that what to at the side the cheap compound what to be a honum. A foot cheap compound. What to be a ho just to help that facility no one more way so and each borehole comes with 10,000 capacity
because this borehole no or necessary once me no be call at this other it was Sunday na nyimpa no lebra pa my wife na yekwe no na sebia na opede oye no hu ye nsu ni ho to bi oyara wa akọ na insu ni ho na sebi opedo ye no ye I mean na me bi said eh enwa na wo hospital one nurses na wo no po wo ye adwuma no sebi se wo pedo wo ye wo hu ye ya look at the facility nkofo kaja ya hwe wo na sebi one washroom eboko na no mu ya anu kwa bridge another
infection
they opedo jere na it is unacceptable
yes
they obesi cheap compound now okay insu on flow 24/7 onu metase onu it is solely unacceptable
but I don't know say Cape Coast Teaching Hospital so obenye bi nsu owa
the hospital intervention is a very big Zina was a friend in health last morning we know original hospital
yes
regional hospital
our teaching hospital
yes since I'm sure there's a need I mean there are sections of the place I want what challenges within so yes. The assembly will look at that na dama
assembly one corner won't be said because I have experienced some that was last year December obia wow no crofo bo hwe say na wo sua insu sachet water bag what do call
tete nti da ma aka no I'm sure you were MC are very proactive yes about to nyim na ya akoko na ya hwe some of these things able to me
but I say anka to onye cheap compound Hey Patrick come now in NDC we stand while in NPP will fall asleep Hey, a coalition Simeon. Okay. But that's it. Eja Patrick Neke baby.
Oh, wow, kodo. Ye intrado.
I said more. All right. I have Kastle 90.3 FM. All messages in Embra. You're streaming live in so Facebook, then also on YouTube. And like na follow or subscribe. Anytime you call live piano, then you click on the notification bar. Benya notification that we are live. The master of Facebook and so the share and leave your comments. Yan can yan far more. Now, young queen in him, Yenzin exactly 36 past or 4. Now, His Excellency the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, now Ozzy are together. In fact, Ghana, how are any economy yenya turn around? No, Narumpo was shocking. No, was shock IMF, was shock the rest of the world. And the Ghana yabe poster yabe Muhammad Kudus. Anasi Antoine Semenyo no do Ghana sisi abe Antoine Semenyo we are seeing na enyi zi yenechi. But the question may be saying there, what's what the mechanism policies ego akwim in yenya this turn around? Why the surprise? If it is your doing, why the surprise? Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm not. That's it. And the baby I be sharing about economy. I love the kind of questions Ebisa. Yes, the surprise when you're there. Say abani biya no IMF ni conditionalities are or we be offering projection. Apart from there wasn't zama ego akwem na war sure there was sense no ma etuma for tempe freno. Was a new bubu there okay. Say wo inflation ye ebia 54%. Ye the new susu there. Iya wonya me ye by the end of 2025 no na ebia 55 abia 20 another 30. But eba Ghana situation na I am a projection so wo ye ni nyina no. Ye tum ye beat ni nyina. That's where the surprise is coming from. Inti my president Mahama Ken no bronyi baka there was only reiterating my IMF for now working. Extra Hadia, there is a news portal, My Joy Online, dated 16 January 2026. Now, extra title say Ghana's economy defied odds in 2025. IMF resident rep reviews. Now, iko wenyima baby okeno oyame de onenye nyama osusu de yezugo akwema wama yebe boduru ho. These are his words. Ose, the authorities implemented strong corrective actions in the aftermath of the 2024 fiscal slippages. Inti mo wo nyina wo hu de nzama abani ye nzama abani zugo akwem ano ka ho na wa ama ye bebodudu yeti ye nuanom MPP for yanka nyama yaye and the inconsistencies all when people one narration me say bi odu baby ana oyesro kakra ebeke de yenya was abani shan in 2025 na wa shase yinuma do so basana back because me care pa in the first quarter of 2025 near war power challenges kakra do so asana baby o wo ye hu de dia inyama ya stabilizer ye hun sisi I don't remember the last time I would do me light wa Ghana hadi what's it Dr. Bawumia ne nyansen mu no na wa ma light no OCDCC wa bra waka chen here day ya aba fe guanem kwete the light of baba all of a sudden Dr. Bawumia ne nyansem then wasan sha asebio ye sha say ye nya strong indicators inuma what this kind what this economy no mu why press conference mpo ka ho uye franco amana waka chen ye disika ye the support economy ntina wa ma ye nya those figures na yerinyan then all of a sudden what's the Dr. Bawumia ideas? Them ideas now within 8 years. Went to man for dollar name 54 cities. Now across 17 cities. Them ideas na ndan yan my economy in wire stabilize. Them idea now all the petrol a liter all across 23 cities no. And now man the economy in wire stabilize. Them idea na everybody yan free there. Even the city alone, the strength of the city alone. MPP for 21-man committee.
But Obisu Bakade, implementation of a policy or a long-term effect. So what kind of any ideas are? Is it out of order?
I'm going to which idea? One idea. No one check whether it was mid-term and now long-term. No one for soon a year. They should tell us. And I will disprove that to you. I'm going to IMF fund and institution no MPP before 1 year and I'm so IMF had some projections there by the end of 2025. No, one year do. The first one, Maka Hansam, on any offended fiscal surplus. IMF projected there. Here sika yejeje na aziginara. Eka fiscal surplus simply means here revenue yejeje as measured to here expenditure. IMF projected that by the end of 2025, MPP when in Shishaya when IMF abani sina ho ye no. Now your fiscal surplus will be about 4%. As I talk to you now, your fiscal surplus is about 11.1%. Far above in Shishaya one was ego akwim or the yenya. Apart from that, IMF no MPP were G2 there were projected there. Our economy will grow by 4.4 by the end of 2025. As I talk to you now, by the end of 2025, December, the economy grew by 5.3%. Inflation for 2025, the projection was that your target here 8%. As I talk to you now, by the end of December 2025, inflation was 5.3%. Apart from that, here the reserves are some good for oil. Here the reserves over 8 years MP before ZGN, which is at external reserves. Yeah, $9.1 billion. Within 1 year, we have managed to move our external reserves from 9.1 billion to $13.8 billion. So, Ankwamina, everything, food inflation, our project is a man. As I speak to you now, food inflation, they projected food inflation to end 2025 fiscal year no, to be at 27.8%. As I speak to you now, food inflation is 5.9% at the end of 2025. Into every indicator, microeconomic indicator, BRMPP are banned. What do you to know? Oya papa, no way you swazi when the yezibo we wano. Ankwam ne yatra dombro. So the question they should be asking themselves is, if nothing at all, in just one policies nankezi yejuma, we should be meeting those targets. We should not be exceeding it in that manner you do honina. And it is because of two reasons. One, IMF of Fana Bueno, the measures we put in place. Ayana maka ECG for one answer. Yet na ha na ECG for one audited account. What do to go me na yehuni or 2024. ECG one budgeted a year expenditure worker the wabeye was around 20 million Ghana cedis. According to workshop na non kakawuni was around 20 million Ghana cedis. Under MPP, what's na what share ma they exceeded their budgeted amount of 20 million Ghana cedis to 80 million Ghana cedis. Into they spent almost 60 million Ghana cedis are what accounted for. That is how reckless these people could be. Apart from that, unnecessary expenditure yaka national cathedral mo wa brodo. So sikana ne yenya wa Ghana hade no, what we use it for as against enforcer oyedoba anono ho asam ne yerezi, which NDC when told that particular line na ye hunu for so sisia ntankwa amana nyama bebre na abanono za ye adwuma. The last part I mepeda maka ho asam has to do with the confidence dodo nenya wa economy. Recently me read another news portal, maybe you can fact check that for us. Azo wadamazi no Nigerian yan neighbors here. I learned today they have invested and in 2025 they invested over $100 million in our economy. Why would they do that? One, because of the confidence the fiscal consolidation measures are you put in place. Na structures is they go akwem. Na jezan ko fe nya when economy and na wa account for the menyeme. Sometimes what government is not spending. Monaka the government is not spending. Ankwam na recently yenyimekawa yetu yezema independent power producers. Nansen ya yenyim contract sika aban otu. When these are legacy arrests yegudu yetu yezema one. But government is doing it in such a way. Last week, Minka, another interesting story. Last week, Yeshia, member of parliament for Cape Coast South, and his briefing, some of the meetings are one year IMF. They hope that 2026, internal generated funds, which is taxes, na no kakawono, obotum wa tuma was about 20 billion Ghana cedi. That is how much they hope to mobilize. Also, IMF funny be one there. How are you going to do that? No, so catch one there. That is why President Mahama is the president of this country. Until you have set a standard that may so high. Pick those standards ordinarily on your high, but because you are now under MPP, certain loopholes have been created. Yes, siphon is security. We're not able to achieve those things. Today, we are not seeing that. ECG again, according to Honorable Dr. Abu Jinapo, was having more than 20 accounts for collection of money. Account A, account B, account C, was siphon is kawazugun. All these things have been managed. Last Saturday,
Nigeria invested about $103.61 million into Ghana's economy in the first 9 months of 2025.
Edwin, there sebi, or you deliberate now. Of all the countries in Africa, why would they choose to invest over $100 million in Ghana's economy? Because of the confidence. Wow. And you are seeing the effect. Last time when your Patrick also owns them. And these are abandoning a mile funti owns them. But always Chinam. Chinam no young one was a choice. Always Chinam.
Was a choice.
Oh, no, so always Chinam. Or to always Chinam. Until Angwana one at time. Okra could do 1,200. And the only 500, 400, no one for Sunni be no ringan. In there, it won one fundy tenor, or because in petrol no buy a full sin beer. Into book of filling stations, what it say, petrol one woman to booby gunny. A lot of people had parked their cars and the MPP. But we are not seeing this and the NDC. In the news portal item, what's it? I find that Ashama or so, you can fact check that thing for me. In the Gold filling station was served a breakfast.
Yes, yeah. That was a market banter between Gold and then Star Oil.
What's no there be someone there? Why the previous in 1 year that matters? Then they come full almost breakfast. Martin was watching number account. Why are they doing that? And you be saying to
competition rate.
Very good. That's a very good idea. Nancy, I think that Star Oil is pulling out of that group now. Want to negotiate? Do you know why Star Oil is doing that? Star Oil, one reason you're there. Petrol can come down even further than the 9 cities now go watering. But then there are laws what set some benchmark you can't sell below 9 cities. In consider Mumpa, JB petrol will be sold around 7 cities per liter. A kakan was some worker in the world market now what to fuel do.
But it's true.
And it's funny. That's one of the reasons when you back at absurd.
But is it not true that
weird economics?
Is it not true that world price of crude oil are dropping?
I'm going to oil weird economists na you know why was a check. And you say na sa bani biara ye nen hyehyɛ na budget for the year. Their projections are oil. I don't know okeke bom no o project there at the end of the year ye nen for so ye benye fi oil ho ebia oil $1 billion and now 1 million Ghana cedis. No other plan ne budget for the year. I'm going to tell you that Ghana yet on oil. When MPP was in government, they projected there fuel ebia or sell around $50 per barrel. In that is what you use to plan. One time now was the fuel could do $120 per barrel. But they had budgeted there fuel bodu or $50 per barrel. That was what they used in their budget. In so for $50 per barrel. No do $120 per barrel. Are you not having a rainfall of $70 per barrel? Any wise economist, more by any day, obey use that $70 per barrel. No, they cushion the citizens. Wickedly, they don't do that. In the end, I do not work of foam, regardless of petrol now work of foam. Because we are projected to sell around $70 per $70 per barrel. Or by foam up to $50 per barrel. The question you should be asking yourself when you're there, the shortage of $20 per barrel. Now, how are we making it up for it? Regardless of one seed in Umpa two, fuel no don't know. We are still selling fuel cheaper than the rainfaller anymore. No. Into that reason, the sebi. Obi on economic class impo. Make that explanation.
Patrick Yeboah Hayford, my menda say, oh, yakwa.
Enti, 20 minutes ni na.
One kase 20 minutes.
It's a kasa will kose.
One kase 20 minutes.
Kwamina.
One kase for 30 minutes.
Yo, Kwamina.
Patrick.
PRO baby, all the ending na midi if you say okan os ECG or multiple account ehu. Kwamina, yen payinfo ni bi mu ho na wo ka asama a wo ka asama na won yen hwehwom. Ono ntina Sam George ka che de binu won ko free education. Kwamina, mi bi se PRO CCMA wo account ahen. Kwamina, some friend there, me kotua me libel. GCB in Cape Coast. GCB wo Elmina. Ode wonya localized banker. Nipa kuno kotua ni ska no botume kotua ho moboa. And it is done ma agencies bebre. Nti say bana wo ebo consolidate ni ye ma timemufu wo ho echi hwana isa ayaze. Iti mi ko twa me library mo fu card fi grey nko bank esim me use grey the bank esim because a bank na wo outlet na me tua ma honen ibi yin Cape Coast or dem mo fu car ko nearby, so it is rather bringing hardship to the citizens. Them not these are the accounts now. Them not when you debate for parliament, you know, the then minister for power Oba out be explaining that this is why even ECG one managing director. This is why I know all the multiple accounts, you know. I'm on Kofu at one. Kwamina, in any case, now ECG want to scan through Momo or one of these microfinance institutions in RJJ, but it took go to with other banks. It's almost to me full I then at one. Biom, us the government is spending. Kwamina. Government no can spend no hen. Government no can spend no.
Government in Spain.
No, two force in the law. Or minister responsible for finance. Dr. Kesa to bar forcing. Ni budget to Kwame na go read the page 18 to 21. Or catch a head there. Government projected Obenya first to third quarter revenue of 162.6 billion, 162.6 billion as revenue. Now was spent when them revenue no into expenditure shortfall of 7.7 billion. 7.7 billion. Now the capital expenditure into abandoned spender. How would the economy grow? And this is simple economics. When people are not spending, one purchasing power okofum mobua. That is why food inflation number down. People are not spending. And beyond, Dr. Kese atuba forcing ne budget mun or admit Kwamina beyond mama for Dr. Kese atuba ne budget mun capital expenditure for goods and services projected to spend about 5.1 billion for the whole year. Go and look at what he spent. He spent 34% of that money. In America, atu forcing so on spend, what also on spend. Spending not spending you know, the tra APR muka. Or the tra PR muka because it's a office of the government machinery. Over 2 billion now was more on Akufo-Addo Nezen or spending 362 million Ghana cedis. For whom was he? And the government is spending on the core group of people. Kwamina, where actually Yan Papa Johnson is saying ne report Bank of Ghana summary of economic and physical data for May 2025. According to the data, the worth of gold export as at April stood at 5.24 billion, representing 56% of the total export. Big da. When you feel ne Dr. Ladi Mahmoud Bawumia gold for reserve Ibiana. What about what to what is so economy ni mu? Kwamina biom say cocoa export on the other hand stood at 9.17% of the total export, which stood at 1.84 billion compared to 576 million recorded in the previous year. Yato cocoa neguo was a guo. You come and spend, and gold and cocoa price unprecedented in the history of the world. In the Mayehui, Bisida data no lie. So this is the money coupled with the reserve. Okay, we left you with an economic size of 1 trillion. At Dr. Kesa to Bani Forcing, new growth rate was ahead 4.3%. Meanwhile, in 2024, it was around 5.3%. Before the ibadinti in the if the economy is booming, the economy is not growing. The GDP ratio on course, red GDP ratio on course. Ibadinta because the macro and the micro economy there is no synergy. Yes, dollar na kufum. Na dollar na kufuma ibadinti. In the dollar na kufuma light bill na water bill all course. There is no coordination. Only the doctor can say to buy forcing.
But the increment of utility tariff or a mechanism or the whole aname.
Oh, minim. 2017. Remember, or your mechanism own into me different or your mechanism or the one can go so. Data no like I mean we wait. I'm talking to you about mechanism. It's your mechanism or the whole. Here your body ya todo. Ya todo kwamina. Ya todo. Chida ketchup na ya todo. Tell me. Evidence no lie. Tell me. Oh, your mechanism or the one can ban ya todo. Kwamina is woman. Imane. Ibe economy ni boomer. Workers will pay to my hand. In to my hand. 2017, 12.5%, 11% 2018, 10% 29, even 2023, 30%, 2024, 23%, and another 25% in July to December. The catch up no a mechanism or the one. If I didn't see you want to now about my 9% or a mechanism or the one confirm so on for where you are checking check. It's one catch up no a mechanism or the one there live being what to no. You're reducing that in 3 consecutive years. Kwamina, biom. See, Piero, or catch there. Abana abwana homwadin. Na yanko asama omanpeyi mahama. Nala oka we statement mu. Nyanko tutun abasa. Ose, President Mahama attributed the gains. Kwamina tell you. Oh, that's it, bro. For be send a message, I say, on to bro for Nasi. Yo, but President Mahama.
I'll tell you, man, make a baby and some man be Pocho, please.
Yo, my President Mahama attributed the gains largely to divine grace. Come on, largely. Oh, yeah, part of speech. Come on, chill. Largely nika sini ndala onye de wodi bibi agukwemu na Nyankopon ni nhira ye de Nyankopon ase de wa ma nhira ni nara biaba nhira koyi de oboto international reserve tidama Patrick Ken $9.1 billion nhira bi de koko no bo akoso gold no bo akoso bio Dr. Kese atuba force say the painful DDEP domestic exchange program and one ma ban one ha na when you ska and the last one IMF program no one ma ban in ska aho words are war yan there what bompa no why fasting na grace na ba wodo kwamina o ma pay mahama na asem ori kanyi it is a PRO baka cha me there eyi why bibi sunkwa ma onye bibiara oye there oye hu na the evidence our Dr. Kese atuban Fortson ne budget mu kwamina ade kumpa oye serious ni de ihye Dr. Kese atuban Fortson ne budget mu bioma kwamina okache hede Bank of Ghana wa shada we sikafi system ni mu we sikafi system ni mu nti nkofu nya sika artificial na nkrofo nya sika wo nya sika ntaze Enye sika ntwaza directly demand and supply. There's correlation. Obama nzama no bo abefom. Enti nzama na no bo abefom. Ya papa kesa to ba forcing. Dem no rekeche he. Nyem na America. Us Bank of Ghana had admitted withdrawing 60 billion from the market. 60 billion Ghana cedis from the market. Nyem in America. Enti be ko bank ma ko bobu sa. Menye bia. Oni nta minzi mon. Oni nta minzi mon. Na anwa obi ano onu manwa. Anwa wazigwal. Anwa wazigwal. My light bill akoso, my water bill akoso. Anwa wazigu generator. When companies are paying more utilities, that is why honorable Kesa to ba force in the budget no catch or there. Young growth rate na you hunin or you're led by the ICT sector, I think the agriculture sector and the technological sector. But yes, economy a boom to them PRO no man pay my hammer working my NDC for working. It should be led by manufacture and industry and the agriculture sector. Because a one nobama the economy ni mo way to why employ in Crawford. Biom, my brother, come na. Dr. Kesa to ban forcing. Na ni budget no mu. Okay, che there. Ona me nzama kro ana ebienti. Abana kesa ni project bi a odisisi na enwado there obayen. Wentum wa then 1 year, and they are hoping there 2026 them project no obebem. Na PRO Orcasan Odam play the importance of the reduction of crude oil in the international market. Yes, okosura you get some windfall, but obefoma also eboboka because it's higher projections. Come na in there, check for me as we speak. Crude oil it is about $61 dollars per check for me per barrel. It's around that time. But obini time o to be kwaya 100. Enti oil demand it will affect Winzame because it could be na also it will be until you can use the wind for to cushion we economy. Kwame na biom asama PRO okay. The government is not spending. Yes, the government is not spending in other areas. Kwame na in him there ejuma be brewo hwa then abano bad na do dan kwa akufado na banen na worry ya what's want to do biom because in a one district one factory abani spend is ka ho e wo be ho ebotwom. So
currently is 65.63
crude oil. Yes, you see
65.63.
yes, it's definitely abefuma or there obefum and tinema PRO na can if the injection of $1 billion into the economy every month coupled with the reduction of crude oil at the world market now in petrol corridor around 7 cities. If I didn't know 7 cities, Kwame be said those can overhand was that too more paid though. Those can overhand or Faster House. Those can overhand what that man Kophobia government was a platform though.
In consider oil is 7 cities.
Full oil 7 cities.
Full oil 7 cities.
Tell me, na mayor me quote PRO. Sorry, Muslims mayor. Me quote PRO, and that is what the experts are even saying. The international market, the injection of $1 million into the economy every month, and a banana that is the area it should go.
Okay.
Kwamina,
that's it.
Enti say eba never take over. Na abanu weja wo dem nzeme nyina na ebeye na nne yegina ha na se eba aye bibi fofo sunku. In any case abai bai eba this sunku. Apart from there policies are them abaniziguwa na all spend is ka wo ho. Yes, but to be sir ma ban there eba didn't know who so nje na face can share economy no mu. It is a legitimate question to ask, but if abani feed there in Krofunya Juma the way no ninti ye supporting Crawford startups na we boost industrialization na bana ese inye bioma in Crawford no what if ya wonye adwuma ye.
May I say Patrick akwa 0244408046 0244408354. Good evening.
Good evening, Kama.
Yes sir.
I didn't get also.
Say so onye bro onye wi papa.
Saturday 24 na the master send you ma until you and two about me NDC. Say dollar all chain war 2024 2018 and the MPP for their hijack the dollar. I don't know what you would business. What do you do the plan make too much as today? Why there yet to a bar? What's in there? Yes, sign peace accord because it got 1 year and me as top. I mean, so down, men can't umbrella. So what to about it? We can parade Baumia or kick a party needed. Every better position between listen to me there. Ghana Hano. Oka wedding could go 2 million vote. Party no, I don't know. One day,
okay.
The money from Kwande say enem goya. Shower and Ghana with them shown a down one. Rikoma, the water and blue in the matches. It's the empty party no.
That's it.
Why there? A blue matches. So there look good at a blue matches. And the guy is
good evening. Mr. Kuku Mpocho do radio no which you walk around Mr. Bebre. Mpocho Mobindum no more. Aye.
What do you mean?
Mpocho you, Papa Mpocho me too.
I'm Mpocho. He's an empty. No more I no sir, can you Japan from there? And now she won't have a business from there. Whatever you have about contract, not to a from a home. I want to do from here. What minister, what is happening? I said, want to do what I don't know. No entity. It's a power. Who will make us the money now? Won't you know?
Okay.
Well good. That's it.
Master Medasi Papa. Good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Whiteman.
Come now.
Papa. Oh, Mr. Nkumsa. Sorry, fetch him. Aye. Mpocho me.
Come on,
Nyamia dumo Mpocho waswe.
Nyamia today want to move here, Papa.
Mpocho you.
Move here, President John. Mahama. Mochidafison.
Okay.
Want to come now? I'm preparing. I'm not the dance where you could be. Hey, once I got 2 years ago, you man, I want to go. Where you know my money? Hey, I'm about to here. When you from London, and go to work, I call them money. Passionate, Wessica. What I have done, what I'm going to do from the when I started me. Some drama, but former President Kufuor Medina, and we went across the ball on them. I know the people will be in 2028 election.
Okay.
I will be the worry.
All right.
Don't tell us to go.
Mr. Nkumsa. Yamin Kawaso. Good evening. Chairman, me too.
Okay. Patrick, and that now who fool the limb. Okay. I will want to make a gun of you say, in a gentleman. 23, now see what happened people. 23, what pattern? Net tension by about 40%. And for what I can stand for woman to gun who actually in the club consider I Allen will be out. In the year about 87% pension woman. You're a prophecy. What to happen here? By Sunday, a better Mokobo. The moon will be 50 passing.
Okay.
Because moon, I don't know who see what I saw was about that. The mum, and then we'll be seeing them. Eh? And then they departed, go to win up who do more about some. My woman got to the moon, the might be a king or by many films. What I don't know, our fight, I'm going to down of who want to update him. We'll do my hair, number of oxygen. After 8 years of oxygen, if you have about 1 year, man, and me in the more year and only age. No, none of your young baby. So I want to go back from the New Town.
Master Medasi, Chairman. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. One year, my fa you are day. I have been your doing too. Papa, mommy.
Michelle the way they are open up by Yehovah. Emma, the fender, Uncle James was also watching. If you are the Uncle Panasti. There, ordinary teaching, I do the dear Masana father. Amen.
Men.
Any was funny than Anna. I'm empty to some of the moon. Name woman Dama that program as some NDP not clover. I'm a method more often last today. I do not see link of flooding the market house. I really the patchy event, so we do I am a Dama see a one. No one night with a fetch. I wish you can't mention it for me to come. And I do want to one of us. You know the man of baby. And then when I came out of town, I'm going to come to dance and sing program. And I put on Catania Daniels that's a day. You lost your mind on that. And the next morning, then you're selling cover. Another entity who are money who needs to know one soul.
All right, but that's it.
Because you want to come in, you need to put you there. If you want to know, all this is coming to church. Oh, yeah, and this is what I want to know what share one of them. She not going to show the engagement. When you are aware, the money now is responsible. It's all on trial. I'm coming. Now, I'm going to hold on the solution. Why don't you want to walk out for 2 cities?
But I say, all right, okay. But for Obinso Ewaha. Good evening.
Fantastic evening.
Aisha Khalifa, the taxi driver.
Mo unime macho wanya funny free why? Now everybody was ever say
Patrick Akwa.
Oh, is it fine, Patrick?
I'm pushing you.
Anyway, yeah, seven boss meeting. Anyway, me the MPP, me the who said the outcome also. Because MPP need to still this year no. I think so quoting one of their laws. So you have to protect the integrity of the party. Is that not it?
Yeah.
And Mr. Frimpong Afro Kasa said there were 2 MPP. One is fake, right?
Yes.
And I know by say he needs to protect the integrity of the party. What sort of insults? And I can the point when really into this political party. Insult Benek in the point. When did the MPP vote them? And the other time painful to be amber, I would say, on main every party. You see the accounts. Some who's looking at the phone. What? Now, me there, say, let me say, whoever I will be as a flag bearer, piano, will not come near NDC. No way. Because, yeah, from we know what you're benefiting from this government.
Okay.
What I said, because you know, except when you're Muslim, or that would do a come here. Yeah, you understand? A Juka Kaya, and for funny April. Because them could talk for at least we said, you are meant to book a car, minute to put a shame with him, you remember. And the MPP, and the MPP, you don't need to fuel. Master, what are you talking about?
Okay, madam. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Yes, sir. Me pocho ya jo do too. Okay. Okay. Let us see. All right. Yamin Kawaso. Good evening.
Good evening, Uncle Suman.
Yes, boss.
Lord Bantama.
Lord, me too.
Uncle Suman, baby, MPP for being opportunity to over Kasano. They get people annoyed. What's the kind of feel before?
How?
Why am I saying that? Yes. Kasano Hotel, Patrick Kuchon Holika. Then come there. A few over 7 cities, few or 9 cities, and over 70. Where is the money? And to say, I can never think I won't put away when you're done for Papa. Because you were enjoying all these beneficiaries. So can I get them? When we are, now look at a friend I'm going from Bukalim. Now, who free education at the bottom? Free education, we took free education at the complete treatment at the Morgana. Huh? I said, Mama. I am over there, but we'll never back there. Ghana card is very important than interchange. Ghana card is very important than what do you call it? Hospital. You are doing the same thing. We party in a while, and you have to sit down and learn. Huh? Or you go to the phone, we'll show them over again here. And to perform for one, you're doing it now. Not to talk about from the park, though. Now, always no open opportunity. I watch it before to the stand there. Say, I'm saying enough money. You be where to be a Zamahon. Why saying all those sort of
made us say? We say your face na yen sorrow do yen call in him yes and afa brainy bi kakra Hayford mama just a minute na yen call yes
I said them be boni here juma but money Patrick and be send national cathedral no okay juma na wo gbe man be bonana so is it yet people for why the crama one it's no do about to kusi fune hu nti there shouldn't be our concentration because here there are a lot of inconsistencies in one summer work and that's the trademark of Dr. Bamia. Moya papa no or pentema the credit moya bono no nyan na me or can oh nyama papa yezu go akwem no wama ye hu ne sisiara in the same vein so no catch hand there a fund and dollar na obi frey MPP one textbook rehearsals no dollar na wako fom Trump na wa ninhye na wama dollar no wako fom inyama ozugo akwema wa ma dollar no kofom sisi ya Trump ne nhyehyɛ but mo ya bona wosusu ne za no yendis abana na waye we are not perturbed by MPP for go yenyi mo worry but my eba sre yendis aban Dr. Ba Fana Excellency John Dramani Mahama na onye Dr. Atoforsen
yendis abana Dr. Ba omi abemi
no general no yendis nyo so tine man tese sebi nche wa kire no mo yi jenyi me Dr. Ba omi no yendis nyo
what's on here no kware
oh you see, wakoto card mobia. Dr. Baomiana Rankasa ehu. Penny nature and the family. Maybe we will discuss the family as
all right.
He best fits in NDC. No, NDC entertain. Not the Munyamaya was the training. Inti yabasha one.
Intinusio wunu no the free NDC no the MPP.
Damusuban bon is on your NDC. Damusuban bon is a angam when your NDC.
Very good for me to see. Hey, Yakwa. Papa.
Hey, every moment na mukuti Doctor to Braforsen. Data na mize kama asam. Insa we NDC in the fee na wato credit egu fund the for frenetism atema. I'm not moved.
Want to credit him.
Mama kama asam na we na minyima asama American. Mo mfa mko court em ka defend them. Em na minyima asama. All to wash my hope and sati. Kwamna em na American asam. Doctor Atuba force ni data. On kind of Patrick can. In the American asam. In any case, Buzitano. Oh.
Yeah, for Jana, you're news in
Kwamna, inti mama kasem biara oyo inti oyo me dempo because asam na American all one. No one won't take time. They should take their time and read. They should take their time. Amambun onye gidigidi he kwamna ina debi amakama asaman President Rawlings odi from if armed forces revolutionary council sana ozibefido into 200 Margaret Thatcher win na ofia bem into say NDC be 20,000 years one day we be me I'm not moved I'm not perturbed about some of these stories they should learn and stop worrying.
How many presidential staffers are in the presidency now? I need answer from the NDC man in your studio from Jonathan Otu Atabaze. Mr. Suman, would the NPP take credit from the NDC if the economy had crashed? The NPP should stop such misleading and false statements that their initiatives have brought relief to Ghanaians. It's a whooping lie from Asha Dugan from Mori Junction. 590 mobile lottery. Yes, 590 mobile lottery. Na and the account for the Amodrono or Kodo from Monday to Saturday. Just that 590 na wansu phone for Shemi B. Na Niska Bebe Fugu Kutokum. Castle Transport. Your journey are priority. High sense and if you reach your hotel. When you in Jumukwa or boy say and I send it. Yami insure that and then so in your bear or Brian the shade you may do as simple no a tumina and yan anan to able do the mibri. Yami I do much na yan sending shape you na yan fa another version of Merman Hodo and Fambro. Ochna and Komo Bibro, you busy. Have a wonderful good evening. Yakro, bye bye.